Bounty is a brand new map introduced in Black Ops 6 Season 2, and well, you read the title, so you know that this is a guide for Bounty. This guide will cover best gun classes, starting spawns, lines of sight / power positions, head glitches, flanks, jump spots, and for the objectives we'll cover Domination, Hardpoint, and Search and Destroy. Now, let's get on to the best gun classes. Really, most gun classes can thrive here, but assault rifles, SMGs, and shotguns will be the main players here. Now, starting spawns are of course opposite to each other, Crimson on one side and Black Ops on the other. Now the spawns in this map are alright. So Hardpoint, obviously it changes up a bit, but other than that, you'll most likely be spawning in an area where there's no enemies. Alright, let's get into the line of sights, and we're on the Black Ops side, first off. And let's move on to straight up these stairs. And immediately you're met with a line of sight right here. That is a very easy line of sight and it's very popular. So if you're used sniping, you're most likely going to get a bunch of kills. There's different ways that you can actually, position yourselves here. You can sort of go in the back right here, mount on that. Or you can go a bit closer, like that. Or just prone. Yeah, it'd be weird. And now moving through these doors, got this. This is also a popular spot where people just sit on, both here and right here. You can head glitch this, although just be careful because there will be people trying to push up here to this little area, and they will try to kill you. So just be careful of that. But now if we move down here, you sort of have this line of sight on the middle. And it's actually a pretty decent spot to be in if you have teammates covering you, where they're in there and they're covering that area. So you can really control this area, and it's really nice because this is a popular spot that people will be trying to fight for, especially in objective game modes. So you can just sort of just sit here and shoot people that are head glitching on that, or you can even go over here and try to pick some people off up here. So that's a decent spot to be in. You also have these little ledges. Let's go to this one. And you got this. And this is a bit of a risky spot to be in because if you try to mantle up here, you're probably dead, especially if someone's aiming down here. So just be careful of that. Although what I do see many people doing is just sitting back here and just waiting for someone to jump over them. It actually happens quite often where someone's just sitting here and they will get a kill like that. So you could just sit up here. And if we go all the way up here, you got these little, I guess, lamps that you could just go on like that. And it's an alright way to get across. I mean, it's obviously quicker than just going down there and mantling up there. But again, it is risky, so be careful when you do this. And now we move on to this spot here. This is the vent where some people will try to take the middle. So you could easily just shoot them here like that. And look, you're most likely gonna win, okay? If you're legit head glitching like this, they're not killing you. Whoever is going through there is gonna be dead. So easy kill like that. Now let's move on to the right side of the Black Ops side of the map, and we got this. Got the doors here, but let's say you're expecting people to come through these doors. You can sit on this, head glitch that, or you can head glitch this. Yeah, it's actually a common spot it's actually a common thing that people will just sit back here. But if you're just running past here, then you have to be careful because there might be people head glitching on this, or that, or even right here. Yeah, I'll get into that spot in just a sec. Okay, so just be careful of that. If there's no one here, you can actually take this power position and hold the middle area. So not a bad spot to be in. And you also got this little head glitch spot. So got some decent spots to sit on. And then if we move back here, you got this little flank route. I'll go into more detail about the flank route, but right here, if you're expecting someone to go here, aim in and kill him. But if he moves to the middle, then you're gonna have line of sight onto the enemy's, sort of doorway here. It's actually a decent spot to be in. I mean, not many people will be expecting you over here since you have the lower ground, but you do have the jump on them. So it's a decent spot to be in. And now we're on the Crimson side for the map, and let's move on to the right side, up these stairs. So we just navigate here a bit. Now to the right, you got the same desk, obviously. Head glitch here. Okay, but remember, keep in mind that there will be people camping right here. Or well, trying to sneak up on you here. And also, you got this. We already talked about this. Basically, it's the same thing on that side. But pretty much just aim down sights here, and you got some easy kills. And then moving back here, same old, except here you don't really have much variety in where you could sit. You know, you can head glitch this. It's actually pretty decent. Or you could just go down here. I wouldn't really recommend going like this, though, because you are exposed to people that will push down here. So just stay in the back if you're gonna sit here and hard scope in that. But now let's move down here, and we're in the kitchen. Now we're back to that vent I just talked about, and okay, look, you're pretty much dead if someone's sitting on here. But what you can do is, if you want to bait them out, you can go like that, okay, and hopefully that they're aggressive, and then just take a swipe at them when they slide through here. But if no one's here, then you got to be careful here, because you have that area looking down at you. So be careful with that. But no one's here, then you have a decent spot or decent positioning, and you can just go anywhere you want. But let's go back over here for a sec. So through these doors, or you could go through this way, of course. And you got this area. Now this area, it's not like you only have this as cover. So it's not really that good compared to the other side. But you do have this, so if the doors are open, hang on, let me just open the doors. So if the doors are open, you're sort of trying to go here, then, you know, just take a peek on that. No one's there, take a peek on that. And if no one's there, then you can just take this spot. Pretty much the same thing. Got decent power position, like that. And of course, we're gonna go back to this little route right here. And again, same line of sight thing. And also the same thing where you could be unpredictable and just sit here. Again, it's of course not the best spot to be in if someone's expecting you to be there, but if no one's expecting you, then you have to jump on them. So one thing that this map is really good for is flanking, because there are just so many spots to flank. So of course, we already talked about this. You can go here and you can just run past here, and you have to jump on many people, because there's gonna be quite a few people just sitting like right here or behind the desk, so you do have to jump on them. However, if you don't want to engage with them, or just oh my goodness, there's just no one there. Sorry, I can't speak right now. You can go through here. Be careful with the windows, of course. And sort of just flank right behind. And just kill anyone that's looking down the line of sight over here. So just kill anyone here. Easy. Or you can go all the way back here. Jump this. And kill anyone that's also sitting here. Yeah, there's a lot of flanks over here. So it's quite the flanky map. That's why I actually like this map. But yeah, there's a lot of flanks for this. And now let's try flanking the Crimson side. So we're gonna go over here. Same thing again. Okay, you can run past it. You can go right here. Okay, just kill anyone that's sitting here. Most likely, if someone's sitting here, they're not gonna expect you to come from the left side here, so you most likely will get the kill on them. However, there is a cool little spot that you can go to. It's right here. You can catch anyone off guard that's just over here. It's not exactly the best spot to be in, but you do have this. So it's a decent spot to try to catch people off guard in. And then we got the vent. So you can go through here. Okay, I know it's in the middle of the map. It is in the middle of the map. I won't deny that. But I mean, no one's just gonna be sitting here waiting for, oh, I'm gonna wait for this guy to come through the vent. Okay, not many people do that. So what you can do is just flank here, and then you have access to pretty much the entire enemy's side. Okay, just watch out for when they respawn and do all that. So just be careful. And now we're gonna go on to this side of the map, the left side. And we're gonna go move to the left right here. Jump this. And you have a decent spot here because you can kill anyone that's sneaking up the stairs. Or just kill anyone. So, yeah, kill anyone here. Or in this line of sight. Pretty decent spot to be in. And then you also have the back spawn here. Same as the other side. Okay, you can sort of just flank through here if you want to be a bit more safe. Yeah, there's just so many spots to flank in. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, let's talk about some jump spots. So you're in the middle here. You could just jump this. I know, very simple. Just jump that. Obviously, it's very risky, and you know you can just do what I did, but it is a decent spot to jump in. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here, and it's a very simple jump spot. Just go up here. Yeah, very simple. Okay, nothing too crazy. Although if you do wanna, guess sort of, I guess shorten the time, then you could just go through there. But then you got the Crimson side, which has quite a bit of flank. So let's just put a scenario here. You just came from the vent. Okay. Now you're going through here. You have jump spot. You can jump to these windows. Okay. Just be careful with the glass, of course. You can jump to those windows and kill anyone that's over here. Over here. Or if you want to be a bit more stylish, you can go up here. And absolutely kill anyone that's just sitting here. There's some decent jump spots there. And, you know, you can obviously go through that, but that's not really a big deal. And you can obviously do this little trick. Just go up here instead of going all the way over here. But it's nothing too crazy. I wouldn't even consider that to be a jump spot, but you got that. And yeah, that's really it for the jump spots. Let's move on to the objectives. Okay, so we got A side. And it's on the Black Ops side of the map. Nothing too crazy here. I mean, you can sort of sit behind here. Or the other side if you're expecting people there. But there's really not much you can do with this. Okay. And let's move on to the C flag. The C flag is probably worse than A flag because, I mean, there's just so many angles that you could just get shot in. Okay, I mean, you don't even have much cover because there's high ground. You get shot from up there, up there, up there, over there, over there. You get jumped by people over here. So C flag is, this is actually probably one of the worst C flags I think in the game, or at least unbalanced compared to A flag because this is just bad. There's just so many angles that it can just shoot at you. Yeah, that's not really good. But then we can move on to B flag, which like almost every B flag in this game really sucks. You got this side looking at you. Careful of people jumping from either of these two sides. Got that to worry about. Over here, and you got over here. Now, this spot can be sort of your safe space. Sorry for the control disconnect. It can be your safe space here. So let's say you're capturing it. Oh, someone's shooting at me. I go back here. Okay, or try to replenish health and then come back out. So this is sort of your safe space unless there's, you know, the enemy team is spawning over here. So just be careful with that. Yeah, when it comes to really the B flag in this map, you don't have much cover. Okay, you just have to hope that your teammate is covering you. Your teammates are your cover, unfortunately, because teammates don't really know how to be your cover. So the first hardpoint is located here, and this one, it's basically the B flag, except obviously you have to stay inside of it, and it's not really that good because it's in the middle of the map, and every hardpoint in the middle of the map really sucks. And then the next hard point, it's in the kitchen, and this is just a little bit less bad compared to the C domination flag, which is right here. You do have a bit more cover, but these doors are open, okay? You're gonna have to deal with that the whole time. These doors can never be closed. Watch out for people flanking in here. Although, of course, you can always just have a teammate or you just sit in it like that and just knife people. And then you got the doors here. Yeah, these points kind of suck because, I mean, three angles, that's kind of torture. But really, my tips for attacking it, if you're attacking it now, I mean, you got 3 different angles to attack from. Okay, most likely there's someone going to be sitting in the corner here, or probably in that corner. Okay, these 2 corners are the most common spot on this part of the hard point. And if you're going here, I mean, just shoot them there, shoot them there. Although if you're going through the vent and they know you're coming, then you're pretty much screwed. Now moving on to the third hard point, which surprisingly isn't that bad. Okay, so you're defending here, and you got to worry about people coming from here, down there, through this door, and the flank route. Now what I suggest you do is always make sure there's someone watching the flank route. Okay, yeah, they don't have to be on the point. As long as someone's on the point, you get points, obviously. Well, yeah, you can have someone on a flank route, just watching here. Or if you're on the point, then really just pray for your life, because if you're over here and you're looking that way, then you're dead. Or if you're looking here, then you're dead from that way. So, just make sure that your team has it secured. Okay, you're on the hard point, or they're on the hard point, and you're watching this area right here. Now, of course, if you're attacking the hard point here, then you can just, obviously burst through these doors, but obviously be careful. But my favorite way is to just go through the flank route. For some reason, okay, I know I said to cover the flank route, but most of the time, people are not covering the spot. So it's just easy pickings to just go through here and kill them. Or you can even do this, okay? Yes, obviously, there's going to be someone on the desk staring over here. But really, this is an easy flank spot. Or not flank, but easy little head glitch spot that you could just use to pick some people off. Like, just throw a grenade like that, and you should be good. Okay, and for the fourth hard point, you really have to rely on this, or you really don't have much to do with this, okay? Because, yeah, you have cover here. But if someone jumps through here, then you're kind of dead. So this is one of those hard points where you have to hope that your teammates, will help you. But when you're attacking it, there's actually a decent amount of ways that you can attack this, okay? You can obviously peek through like this. Or just peek through like that. Like that. Or you can use that fancy jump spot I showed y'all. Oh my goodness, I cannot jump. Why? Okay. And sort of just catch people off guard like that. You can go through here. You can actually sit behind this thing and, sort of just pick some people off there. Or you can go through right here. So, yeah, very, very interesting hard point. It's nothing too crazy, but there are a lot of angles that you can actually attack this. Now, the last hard point, yeah, you're pretty much screwed, okay? It doesn't matter where you go. You're most likely going to die unless your teammate is protecting you. So here, you got this angle to shoot at. I'm running out of time here, my bad. But you got this angle. But the worst one is, or you can go here. But definitely the worst one is just up here because it just overlooks the entire hard point. Yeah, so hard point on this map is kind of frustrating at times. But other than that, you should be fine as long as your teammates help you, which is kind of rare these days. Okay, let's start off with search and destroy. And let's start off with attacking B instead of A first. So, I haven't really played search and destroy that much. I haven't really played search and destroy on this map, so I don't really know. But I believe if you're trying to go through here, there's going to be someone just sitting on this little flank side. Because it's such an easy way to, just plant the bomb. Just plant the bomb like this. So, there is 100% going to be someone sitting right here. Or right here, I mean. So just be careful of that. Okay, use the jump spot I talked about. Okay, you also got this little head glitch again. Gotta be careful with that. So, this is a bit of a tricky spot to be in. Because you got 1, 2 main angles that you can get attacked from. And of course, 3 if they're flanking. And 4 actually, yeah. So, but, sorry, if you do manage to get this planted, then you should be fine. Let's talk about A though. This is pretty much the domination flag and the first hard point. Yeah, this one really sucks because you're in the middle here. There's so many angles that you could just get destroyed by. Okay, there's a lot of angles. So you're gonna want to be careful. I mean, again, you can do what I told you with the hardpoint and domination section where you just hide through here. And, just sort of just watch it. Although I do believe that people will be expecting that. So just be careful when planting the bomb here. Of course, you can always fall back here, do it like that, do it like that. But of course, you got the risks of that. So it really depends on how the enemies are playing and how you play. So you just gotta hope that it works in your favor because this A bomb is really bad. I would not suggest going for this consistently. Now, if you're defending, okay, so you're defending B flag here or B bomb, you're gonna want to be careful because, yes, you are decent. You do have some decent cover right here, and you can watch this, but you gotta be careful because many people may try to flank through the vents or even through the right side of the black or the crimson side of the map. So you gotta be careful if you're defending B because you gotta watch everything. You gotta watch everything, and some people may even know about that jump spot because it's so obvious. So you just do that and they'll kill you like that. So really, just be careful with this spot. Just be careful. You could stand here, behind the door, but then you also gotta watch out for that. Yeah, B bomb is it's hard to defend. It seems like, but then A bomb definitely seems easier because there's six of you guys, and you guys have a lot of angles to look at. So you can just, yeah, just have someone sitting up here, watch that, and then have another person just sitting like this, or you can even do this. Yeah, just sit over here because some people will not see you. Although I will say you do not want to go through here. Okay, you do not want to go through here because you are just easy pickings. Okay, you are easy pickings, and it's once you peek through this, you're most likely dead if someone is looking at you. Like I said, I know I've said this multiple times, but that vent is not the best spot to be in. If obviously, it's your fastest way to get to the bomb, then by all means go for it. But just be careful with that. Although I will say this spot here, it's a decent spot to be in. But again, you gotta watch out for this little flank here, people going through there. So yeah, when it comes to search and destroying this map, it really just comes up to the players. It depends on how good you all are and how the match plays out. And that's it for my bounty guide. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. So stay tuned for the next one. I'll see y'all.